The next topic, when we kind of talk about driver adoption, that I'd like to talk about is, the attention span and how training has kind of changed. One of the things we do with our online training videos, as you're well aware, is the majority of our videos are less than 10 minutes in length. Is there a value in that for your drivers?
It is. I have only a handful of drivers that actually do it in one of the dispatch offices. So if they get to a shipper's dock or consignee's dock and they're unloading or they're going to be there for a while, they can do it at that point. So it's just short. It doesn't take a lot of time. Now, I can remember back in the old days when I would do orientation and bring them in and set them down in front of a TV and watch an hour-long video. I'd walk out to get a cup of coffee and come back and, what would they be doing? They would be looking at something else. They would be looking at their phone, their emails, and really didn't comprehend it. So with the short spans, it's really worked for us. They pay attention to it.
One of the things you and I were talking about before the webinar, we were talking about watching a YouTube video. And let's pretend that Thanksgiving's coming up and you find out that next week you're responsible for frying a turkey you've never fried one before. If you're going for YouTube for a training video, do you want to watch the hour-long video, the 30-minute video, the 10-minute video, or the 3-minute video? Not surprisingly, the answers that you guys are giving us mirror the answers that study after study show. So I'm going to put these results up now. Of the people who voted, 54% of you said 3 minutes, 38% of you said 10 minutes, 9% of you said 30 minutes, and 1% of you said an hour or more. So the majority of you said between 3 to 10 minutes. That's what study after study shows. I want to share with you some interesting statistics that we found that Alan and I talked about. Social media and online everything has really changed the way we interact with our society. It's also changed the way we learn. Just the same as you don't want to watch a YouTube video that's 30 minutes or an hour long to learn how to fry a turkey, your drivers don't want to watch that. Our attention span just can't handle that. And if you look on the screen, a study, they went back and they looked at the first quarter of this year, and they found, I'm sure a lot of you are on Facebook, they found that the average length of a video on Facebook is 3 minutes and 48 seconds. But the average amount of time that the person spends watching a Facebook video is only 10 seconds. And that number is actually shorter the amount of time that they spend watching a video than it was prior. Now, obviously, Facebook is not where people go for training, but it does highlight the point that we, as learners, have changed the way we like to sit, how we learn things, how we comprehend things, and that's really what Alan and I were talking about with the attention span, and it is why our videos are typically less than 10 minutes in length, many between 1 to 3 minutes in length.